Oh hey, it's you again! Hey, I assume you watched part 1 of my top 20 favorite games of all time? But if you haven't, then you should probably go ahead and watch that. You can click here, there, and there. So go ahead and watch that first before you watch this one. But if you have already, then let's continue. My top 10 favorite games of all time. My favorites. Number 10! So this came down to me choosing between either GTA 5, Vice City, or San Andreas. While GTA 5 has so much to offer compared to the other two, and Vice City having fun missions and great characters, I always considered San Andreas to be my favorite. Why? Because the overworld in this game is the best I've seen in a GTA game. Yes, even beating GTA 5's overworld. Traveling to 3 different cities and exploring the county and the desert in between them made it one of the greatest experiences in my gaming years. And of course there are some funny moments in there as well.
2 number 45s, 1 with cheese, and a large soda.
Number 9! Soul Calibur is the fighting franchise that I thought perfected the genre itself. Giving each character a completely different weapon made it so much more enjoyable. And we all know about everybody choosing the GameCube version of Soul Calibur 2 because they had Link in it. And that was awesome. But the second entry is not my favorite. The third one is. Soul Calibur 3 had so much to offer compared to the second one. It added more characters and each of them had their own ending for the story mode. A See My RTS mode that lasted forever. Seriously, this could be a game of its own. But the biggest feature was the character creation. This was the first time you could create your own character with customizable items such as clothes, accessories, and weapons. And each weapon type didn't copy the fighting style of the main characters. They had their own fighting style. Seriously, I don't know why they removed that in later games. Soul Calibur 3 will always be my favorite entry in the franchise. Number 8! If there was a franchise that made me love the PlayStation even more, then it must be the Crash Bandicoot series. I played all of the games that existed on the console. I even played the later games on the later consoles. But Crash Bandicoot 2 was the one that got me hooked. Tight controls and fun levels, great music. This game was just so much fun to play back in the days. And I can pick it up at any time and have a grand old fucking time. Number 7! Right, I already made a video explaining why I fucking love this game so goddamn much, so if you'd like to watch that, then you can go ahead and click right here. Number 6! Same goes for this game. Click here. Number 5! I've stated multiple times that I'm going to make a video about this game, so again, I won't say too much about it. But just let me clarify that this is a game that I can play over and over and over and over and over again. It's the best kind of game feel that I've experienced in a first-person view game. And I'm not exaggerating, it's that good. I shall give this game justice whenever I release the video. You can bet your ass I will. Number 4! I love every Smash Bros. Game. I'm really looking forward to the next installment. But out of all of these games, which one did I have the most fun with? That would be Melee. This was back in the days when I actually had friends to play it with. And we played every time. Nowadays, I can barely find one player who's good enough to fight against me. To give me some challenge. I mean, not to brag, but I just love this game. I love the entire franchise. And I expect great things from the 3DS and Wii U versions. Number 3! And here we are. What can I say about Ocarina of Time that people don't already know? Well, I wouldn't say that it's the best Zelda game ever, but it is my favorite. The best gameplay would probably go to Twilight Princess, the exploring would go to Wind Waker, the best story would go to Majora's Mask, and best, go away. But Ocarina of Time was a game that my friends and I played all the fucking time. It was fun, interesting, just overall amazing. Also, the water temple is not that hard, and you go to the spirit temple first, and shadow last! Otherwise you fuck the circle formation up, goddammit! Number 2! Banjo-Kazooie. The best 3D platformer. According to me. Never have I experienced a more wacky and fun game in my entire life. All the elements in this game are so goddamn unique and creative, I simply love it. And don't get me started on the music. I can listen to that shit for all eternity. Banjo-Kazooie is one of the games that got me into who I am now. A guy that loves video games and happens to love them a lot. A lot. For a long time, I considered this game to be my favorite of all time. But then it hit me. there's a certain someone that made me get into video games in the first place. And that was... Number 1! Yes! Fucking yes! Super freaking Mario World! To me, this game is perfection. All the power-ups, fun levels, awesome music, all the secrets, the gameplay is just... marry me! How can somebody hate this game? The best and my favorite platformer ever was a game that got me into video games in the first place. This goddamn plumber opened up a world to me that I loved and will always love. And that world was Super Mario World. If it weren't for this game, my show wouldn't even exist.